had a little over 100 of you tell me that in some point in your life you have felt that you got too emotionally involved. Whether it's too emotionally involved in relationships, too emotionally involved at work, or more than likely you feel that you get attached too easily. Humanity is always subject to those pesky emotions that we can never get rid of. Why? Most of you water creatures feel that your emotions always get the best of you. Dun dun dun. So if you're wondering why you're so attached and why you can't let go, you might want to look at where you have Cancer and also where you have the moon in your astrological chart. The moon pushes and pulls the tides, and this was believed, or really noticed, way back in ancient times, long before it was ever discovered by science. We all have a lot of unmet needs though, and we want to rationalize why we're having this problem of getting too emotionally attached. So why do I get attached so easily? I have Cancer ruling my 11th house. So that means I get attached to friends, people in the community, people who I a lot of times don't know very well. Now, why do we, as a society, feel that we are always getting too emotionally involved, too attached? You gotta be the one to let go first. You gotta be the one who cares the least. You gotta back off from those emotions. You gotta detach. You can't be attached. So if you were born within the last 35 years, you are most likely heavily influenced by Capricorn energy. Within the last 35 years, I'm filming this right now in 2020. Within the last 35 years from today, we have had very few breaks from Capricorn energy. So basically, anyone who is born in that time most likely has at least one planet in Capricorn. And the only breaks that we had from this were in 2006, we had a break from Capricorn energy. In 2005, we had a break from Capricorn energy. And 2000, the new millennium. And certain parts of 2007 and certain parts of 2001 had a little bit of a break from that Capricorn energy. But basically we have at least one, I guess probably closer to two generations of people. Correction, there are actually 2 or 3 generations of people who are influenced by this Capricorn energy that wants to deny its emotional needs. But that doesn't really fare well for the sign Capricorn. If you're following me on Facebook, you already saw my graphic that was comparing the signs Capricorn and Cancer, saying that they're really just 2 separate energies in the world that kind of need each other in order to feel completely emotionally filled, completely gratified, and completely safe and secure in life, both emotionally and materially. So we can't really have one without the other. Even if we try to deny our emotional energy, even if we try to deny our attachments and tell ourselves to just let go, we're still going to have some kind of unmet need. And that's really what it is. I do think that it's healthy to be emotional, because to some extent it's inevitable. We can't really control it. We can't really control how we're influenced by the emotional bodies and by the push and pull of the tides, and just the fact that our bodies are 60% water, and water is part of what's given us life. I do think there's a lot of spiritual significance to that there, and I don't think it's healthy to try to deny it, to try to change your nature too much. But I do think that the real unhealthy habit here is when we try to do that, when we let our fear of being too emotionally attached control us, when we let our fear of loss control us. And that can happen for Capricorn heavy people too. People who are super concerned with their status, with their success, how they're looking to others. That's a high climb to get up there to the point where you're impressing others. And it's also a pretty hard fall. So that can bring about a lot of fear of rejection. And no matter how materialistic you are, it comes back to those emotional fears. We store our emotions and our memories all throughout the body. So the moon and its pull on us, its pull on the water in our bodies, is affecting our emotions. Or at least that's what I believe as an astrologer. Some of us, however, are just better at hiding it. So go ahead and check my natal chart calculator. Link is in the description below if you want to find out how good you are at hiding your emotions. And I'm not just talking about people who are water signs in astrology. Our bodies are around 60% water, and water has always been associated with spirit and emotion. But everyone, and I mean everyone, is influenced by the moon and these unseen forces. Some people are believed to be more influenced by the moon than others. So if you're wondering why you're so attached and why you can't let go, you might want to look at where you have Cancer and also where you have the moon in your chart. So no one can escape it. And really all I can say is that love knows no fear. This video was decided based on a contest that I hosted on Facebook, and the topic was inspired by the struggles that Cancers were facing. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, go ahead and do that. Hit the notification bell as well so you can be sure that you actually see me and actually see my videos, because I'm so happy you made it in here today. And also, there's links to my website in the description below, so if you would like to order a report from me, go ahead and do that there. I also have really cool astrology t-shirts that are available on my website as well. And I'm just not... Last but not least, I am a small YouTuber and there's a lot of things that I need in order to record my videos. So if you would like to donate to my Patreon, I would greatly appreciate it. It means so much to me that anyone would help with anything.